What's up guys, I'm back playing some more Disgaea RPG, and now the roadmap has been released for August, we can have a look at all the new units that are coming out and all the banners. So we've got the event schedule here, so we're going to be looking at just the banners that the new characters coming out on, and there's also going to be one character that's going to be released in the new story event that's later on in the month, which starts at the 19th of August, so a bit of a wait for that one. Remember guys, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit like and subscribe. So for the first one, not going to be seeing this banner until the 12th of August, and that's for a platinum summon of Sapphire and Emizel. So Sapphire, she is a gun user. First little view at them, look okay, nothing to write home about, a decent support for gun teams. The abilities are quite decent as well, so nothing to moan about too much really there. Skills look okay as well, but I will go into details more for the units when I do their individual overviews. So the second unit's been coming out on the same banner as Sapphire is Emizel. He is a bow user, so we get another bow user. Brilliant. They're okay as well. People like using bow users for the farming. Their main ability is for themselves AoE damage dealt plus 50%, so going to help really well there. And a couple of team buffs as well from the NE5 and NE7, so looking okay there. Later on in the month, coming the 19th of August, we have the Gym Shorts one. So you've got the Gym Short story event, well not the Gym Short story event, you've got the Festival of Sport story event, which correlates with the Gym Shorts summon, and that one's going to be Gym Shorts Fuka and Gym Shorts Raspberry. So Gym Shorts Fuka, fist user, looks alright, all allies, damage dealt by skills plus 12%, looks good, abilities look quite good, skills are okay as well, cheap area effect attack, but we'll focus more on that in another video. The last summon unit that's new this month is going to be Gym Shorts Raspberry, and she is the only new monster unit coming this month. I mean, you've got the other banners where you've got the old monster units on there. So if we look at these old ones that are returning, not a great one. Spear Staff and Monster Magic, that's returning. Anything else that's got monsters on it? No, nothing that's a main one that's got monster. Margarita and Almez, they're not monsters either. So no, it is just that Pickup Summon and Raspberry, so this is a very monster shy month. Is she any good? Not particularly on first view, I don't think she's that great. I mean, I haven't looked in depth on her just yet, I'd had a quick look over her abilities. A nice buff to attack for all of them, 18% for all physical monster weapon wielding allies. I quite like the look of her NE1, the initial SP plus 25 when a battle begins, but then I looked at her skills and nothing blew me away as something that I want to use on the first turn or second turn. So you're going to go into the first turn with 45 SP, if I'm working that out rightly in my head, and all I can see is you're going to get either her first single move off or that C plus single move off, which lowers defense by 12%, or the party buff, but nothing that I don't think requires that 25 SP straight off the bat. But I'll look at it more in depth on another video because I could be missing something right now on first glance. And the final new unit coming this month is on the roadmap. It says Iris coming out on the 19th for the 8th, which is the same time as the Raspberry and Fuka banner. She is the story event purchase unit you can get. On the fandom wiki, she's called IMA. I imagine that's something to do with the crossover between Japan and English having different names for them. I don't really care, to be fair. But this one is, I'll go with Iris, is what they're calling her. Another fish user, so there's two fish users this month, Fuka and Iris. And again, like with Raspberry, on first glance, I'm not seeing an awful lot that I really like, except for that NE1, Iron Defense, where they have a chance to take single target attacks for party members. This is the exact ability that I would have loved Barbara to have. That would have worked perfectly for all her defense based abilities, but just looking based on Iris's, not sure how I feel about it just yet, but it's a cool one and I do quite like the look of it. Skills look okay, magic spells all very defensive based for resistance as well as defense, because I think they're trying to build this one as a defensive unit, which I don't like in Disgaea RPG myself. Now that's all we've got really to talk about for new units coming in August. We've got the Overlord Festival Killidia returning, but no new badass unit coming out, so that'll be in September. We might see a new badass unit. Also in September, we're no doubt going to see Overlord Asagi, the game developer Asagi. I think that's the story event unit, and there's just Asagi as well. So Asagi Central in September. So I imagine a lot of people are looking forward to that one more than this month. Even the other banners, I'm not sure how I feel about them returning. Margarita and Almez. Margarita's quite a decent unit. Do you want to summon on them and use quartz for them? Well, you know, next month you might want to be pulling for Asagi. Don't know about that. Eastermal and Bunny Seraphina, both perfect for the Bloodless event if you are struggling with that. That also returns later in the month, so something to consider if that is something you want to target and you have been struggling on, because it's been out this month and it's slightly difficult. And then later in the month, as I mentioned, Killidia is returning, so there'll also be Rosalind and Valvatores, their badass units will be on there too. And then you've got this pickup one for Fist and Staff users, and 4-star Magnus is returning as well, who I have got. I don't know why I pulled for him really, I just did some random summons and luckily got 2 copies of him, but I've not even touched him. Something to bear in mind with Sapphire and Emizel, I can't figure out right now, is they are both going to be bonus units for the new story event that's going to come out later in the month, but I don't think that should be a main reason just for summoning on them, because if you farm enough, you're going to get the points for it anyway, so nothing too concerning there. So for me personally, this month, for summon-wise, is a little bit lackluster. I mean, I don't mind it myself, because it just means there's less temptation to summon for when a fire unit does come out, and hopefully that will be in September, in the form of Asagi. But even then, I'm not sure if I'm going to summon on Asagi, because I might wait for Xeno Fuka myself, but we will see when the time comes. Anyway, that is all the new banner units that are going to be coming out in August, and that's me. Like I said at the start of the video, if you did enjoy that, guys, please do hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.